Hey, what's up guys? This is Greg Rollett from Ambitious.com and Ambitious Media Group, and today is a very special episode of Ambitious Live, where we are coming at you to teach you the best media and marketing strategies to help you grow your business. And we're talking about using video. We're talking about using video like the one you're seeing now, like our TV show, The Ambitious Life, and the dozens of shows that now we've created for clients all over the world. And this is really cool because we're testing out a new format today, which we love to do. We got to test new things. We got Dan the Man on the Gorilla Cam. We got Colin behind the scenes over there, rocking the switcher, changing cameras and things like that. And I'm going to be teaching you how we use these videos to generate business, because it's not about putting videos online just because it's cool and, hey, I got a new YouTube video. It's about putting videos online that really get people to build and buy into your beliefs, your philosophies, your religion, if you will. So ultimately they raise their hand and say, hey, I want to do business with you. And there's such power in what we're doing right here. And so I'm gonna switch over to here is as I am talking to you, like there's no script, there's nothing. It's just me. And I talk about this in one of the episodes of The Ambitious Life. I'm talking from my heart and my head. It's the things that I know and I'm pouring it out to you because I want to help you. I genuinely want to help you. And I think one of the best ways to show that you can help people is to actually just help them. So that's what we're going to do today. Second reason why I really believe in video is just some of the new numbers that were just released. VidCon was last week. Well, I was out in New York, that was happening, and they revealed that 1.5 billion people, not videos watched, but 1.5 billion people, that's 1 in 4 people on the planet, go to YouTube on a weekly basis to watch videos. 1 in 4 people on the planet. This is insane. 1 in 4 people in the planet. And the other thing, the interesting stat on this, is that is logged in users. So imagine you just go to a YouTube video and you're not logged in. You don't even count in that 1.5 billion people going to YouTube. It's just incredible. Then you account for Facebook video and Snapchat video and Instagram video, and we are in a video world. So how do you actually use video to grow your business? That's what we're talking about here today. And when we made this switch in our business, we started creating The Ambitious Life. And again, not just because we wanted a cool show to put on Facebook, but because we wanted to use it to get people to know us, to like us, to trust us, ultimately to say, hey man, I've seen a couple of your episodes, you've given me some good stuff. Now, how can you help me in my business? And that's exactly what we've done. And it's exponentially grown our business and changed our business from, just kind of the stuff that we were doing, and it amplifies everything that we are doing. So when they see me in a bunch of videos and then they get a direct mail piece or they get an email, they're more likely to open it. And we're seeing this across the board. So I'm going to be sharing some cool stuff with you guys. Here is the deal. If you use #AmbitiousLive with anything that you learn, with any screenshots, and you can use the Twitter or you can use the Instagram. So those are the two that we're going to check. All right. So #AmbitiousLive with anything that you learn here live today. So it's a cool quote, it's a cool stat, it's whatever it is. Go and write it, hashtag it. And what we'll do is, Dan, we're going to panda over here. We're going to give away a bunch of shirts. So we have the Ambitious A pocket shirt that we're going to be giving away. And we got the Ambitious Media Group tees that we're going to be giving away as well. So if you guys do that today, we're going to do something fun. So what we'll do is just the first 5 people that use Ambitious Live with a cool photo. Let's do it with a picture, like a screenshot of like what you're watching, right? I think that's really, really cool. A screenshot and just a little caption of something you like. The first 5, we're going to give away some Ambitious t-shirts. We'll reach out to you, get your address and all that fun stuff. So let's talk about this. So here is kind of our strategy. I'm really just going to break it down for you guys here on the whiteboard. I'm going to map it out. And the first thing that we do is every single week we put out new episodes of The Ambitious Life. So it's not about shooting one perfect video. I think that's where people's mindsets gets all wrong, is they think they got to shoot one perfect video. Even today, like what we're shooting, it's not perfect. We had to restart once, and I don't have a script. It's not 100% perfect. And so we feel like we have to do this perfect thing, but that's not the case. You want to put out consistent content. Constancy and consistency, name of the game, right? I even got it on the back of my cell phone case right there. Constancy and consistency. So it's about consistently putting out content. Think about your favorite TV shows, your favorite radio programs. They're every day, they're every week. Sitcoms every single week for a reason. Walking Dead is every week for a reason. It hooks you in and then you want to watch it again. You go to church every single Sunday for a reason, because if you skip a couple weeks, I know who you are and I know what you're doing. So you got to keep coming back so people keep buying into your values, into your beliefs, into your morals, into your religion, whatever it is that you do. So you keep pulling back. So it's not about perfection. It's about constancy and consistency. Constantly putting out content, at least weekly, and consistently doing it. So it's not like you do it 3 weeks in a row and then you take off a couple weeks and then, no, consistently every single week. And that's what we do here. So we have episodes just like this one. So here is an episode that we put out on June 14th, and it's about 3 simple ways to create trust in your marketplace. So we put this video out, and I'll show you where we put them in just a second. That's a screenshot from Facebook. But then we put out another video, every single week. So here is another video that we put out, and that's 3 ways to use online video to grow your business. And in these videos, you can see that they have to do with our product suite. So this one's about building trust. How do you build trust? By talking to your audience, by building a relationship with them. That's how you build trust. 3 ways to use video in your business? Well, great. Here's 3 ways to use them. And guess what you need? You need video, which is our service. So they all have to do with our products and services. And here's another one. This is a testimonial type video that we put out on Ambitious Life. And this is with our good friend and client, Rodney Jones. He came in and built his TV show, the RL Jones Show, with us. And we put this out there as well. So we have all these videos. So it's, again, not about one perfect video. It's about consistently putting out video, and so we do that on a weekly basis. Right now, we're actually putting out 2 episodes every single week, and I don't even know where we're at. We're at like high 60s, maybe 70 episodes. Like, we lost count, but we're up there now, and hopefully we'll regain count so we can do episode 100 and we can throw a big party and all that. But consistently, so every week they're seeing something brand new from us. So you shoot these constant, consistent videos, right? Well, where do you put these videos? Well, there's 3 places I believe that you should put your videos right now. And the first is Facebook, right? So you got to put it on the Facebooks. You also got to put it on the YouTubes. And then the emerging platform that I think is really exciting is Apple TV. And we also include Roku and Amazon there, but Apple TV is kind of the big player. And so we take all these videos and we upload them to each of these platforms. So Facebook, we're not taking the YouTube link and putting it on Facebook. We're actually uploading the video right to Facebook, because Facebook and YouTube, they don't like each other. It's Google versus Facebook. There's like a big war in Silicon Valley, so they don't really like each other. So we upload it natively to Facebook. All right, what we're doing right now on Facebook that we're seeing working really well is like these square type videos. And Dan does all this really cool editing where he puts these little emoji things, and it's a square video because that's what Facebook likes. They like that kind of size and style. On YouTube, it's more of just the horizontal. I don't have any screenshots of YouTube, but it's just your regular standard size video, and same thing for Apple TV. So these are the 3 places that we distribute our videos. So that's where we put our videos. So this is our show. We own it. We control it. It's the Ambitious Life. You should have the Jim Smith Show, or, like we've done the RL Jones Show. We have the Joe Gleason Show. We have the Susie Show. All the different shows that we did. Become Greater with Doug Hansen. What's it? Deli Aroma with Vi Chan. I mean, all these shows that we've created now for clients, they're going to go and they're going to put them on Facebook, on their business Facebook page. They're going to go and put them out on their YouTube channel, and they're going to go out and then we're going to help them actually put it on Apple TV on the Success Network. So we have all these 3 different places, right? So now you're like, cool, I'm creating this show. I'm putting this show out. I'm getting, I'm creating cool episodes. I'm not perfect, but I'm constantly and consistently putting out content. So now, like, the big question here becomes, well, how do I get people to see the show on these different networks? Well, Apple TV does a lot of, you need to send people to Apple TV, right? And people probably natively won't find it, but it's cool because when you go to Apple TV, someone could just search for Greg Rollett, and then all my apps or all my episodes in the Success Network will show up. On YouTube, we're using YouTube right now as kind of like a search engine. So when people are searching for how to use video or how to build trust, then these videos are kind of showing up. Where we're spending a lot of our marketing attention is on Facebook, and we are actively spending money to gain traction, get viewers, get people to watch these videos. So yes, we're putting it on Facebook, and Facebook's great. Your friends will see it and all that. But as soon as you get past kind of that 100, 200, 300 views, well, now you need to spend some money. And the reason we're able to spend money is because of the sequence that I'm going to show you here. Because we're spending money to get people to watch our video with the intent that they go, hey, Greg, this is awesome. I want to buy some stuff from you. I want to, utilize your services. That's what we want, and that's what I want for you. So if you're like a real estate agent, I want people to see your show, and then I want people to go, hey, maybe I should list my house with you. And then you're getting a commission. Therefore, you can afford to advertise when these videos are more than just content, but they're sales vehicles to build trust, to build a relationship, and get people to do business with you. So let's talk about Facebook. How do we, there's 3 different ways that we advertise on Facebook. There's 3 different audiences, if you will, that we work, and this is strictly for Facebook. So Facebook is really cool. So they will allow you to take your customer list, to take your prospect list. If you have their email addresses and their name, their phone number, like all that stuff that you should be collecting through your email service, if you're using MailChimp or Infusionsoft or Constant Contact, like it doesn't matter. But you can export all of your people, all of your prospects and customers. In this case, I'm looking at prospects. So you can upload all of them and Facebook will find them. So the first audience that we look at is our prospect list. So what I do is we use Infusionsoft. So I go to Infusionsoft and I say, hey, everyone who's never bought anything from me ever, give me like a CSV file. That's like a Microsoft Excel file. Give me a CSV file with their name, their first name, their last name, and their email address. That's all you need, all right? And you export that, and now you have this CSV file. You go to Facebook and you click on their custom audience tab and you upload that list. So let's say you have 100 prospects, right? Well, you could go to Facebook and say, hey, Facebook, here's my 100 prospects. And Facebook goes, okay, cool. We found 60 of them. We found 20 of them. We found all 100, whatever the number is. So Facebook finds them. And now what you can say is, hey, all those people I just uploaded to Facebook, will you show them my video? So in our case, we have about 20,000 financial advisors on our list that I want to see my videos. So I uploaded my 20,000 financial advisors and I said, hey, no, sorry, 2,000. 2,000 is what we have internally. 20,000 is the next number I'm gonna do. So we have about 2,000 financial advisor prospects who have never bought anything from Ambitious Media Group. And I say, hey, you 2,000 people, watch this video on 3 ways to build trust. Watch this video on 3 ways to use video to grow your business. Watch this video where Rodney, a top financial advisor, talks about how he uses a TV show to grow his business. So we send an ad now to people that we already have on our email list. All right, so that's the first thing that we do. The second thing that we do is we have a purchased list. So what that means is we've gone out and we've used like a mailing company and we've gone out and we bought a list of people that we think would be our prospective clients. So this first one is people that we already have, these prospects. The second one is we bought a list. We spent money and this company gives you a list of people that you've identified as your best prospects. So for us, we say, hey, list people, we want to buy a list of financial advisors who are this age, who take home this much money and have this number of employees. And that's kind of one of our bread and butter markets. So we bought a list of 20,000 of these financial advisors that meet our criteria for age and income and all this stuff. And so now we take this list that we've now purchased for a couple $1,000s or so. We take this list and we say, hey, Facebook, these are also some people that might want to buy our stuff. And so we upload them just like the prospect list. And then we say, hey, you might like this cool video. And then the next week, you might like this cool video. And the next week, you might like this cool video, right? So this is a purchase list. So we have the prospect list, we have the purchase list, and then we have the third one, which is Facebook targeting. So Facebook targeting is really cool, but it's actually the third one that I do. This is the hottest, the warmest list. This is the second warmest, and this is the cold list. So what this is you go into Facebook and you say, hey, Facebook, I want people who are, 35 to 55, who live here within a 20-mile radius, who love Bon Jovi. And Facebook will send an ad to all the people who are 35 to 55, who like Bon Jovi, drive red Corvettes, and, use Crest toothpaste, right? But it's a cold audience. They have no idea, there's really no attachment to them, and it's based on like their profile and things they like. So maybe they really don't like Bon Jovi, but they like some girl who liked Bon Jovi, so they said they like Bon Jovi, well, whatever, So, but that's Facebook targeting, right? So this is my warmest because these are people that are already in your world. They should be getting your emails. They raise their hand at some point. Then you have a list that you go out and buy that is your specific people, and then you have Facebook targeting. So what we're doing is we're spending money. Now, here's the cool thing. We are not spending a lot of money. We're spending a little bit of money because Facebook will give you a video play, meaning that they will show the video to one of these 3 audiences. And Facebook considers a play 3 seconds, so someone who watches your video for 3 seconds, and you can generally get your video seen for 1 to 2 cents per view. All right? So that means for $1, you can have 100 people see your video. Now that's 100 of your best prospects. That could be 100 people off this list. That could be 100 people that you choose through targeting. So 100 people it's not that see your ad, it's that watch 3 seconds of your video. Now it doesn't seem like a lot, and now obviously not all 100 people are gonna raise their hand and jump, but that's like affordable, right? So can you spend $20 maybe to get 1,000 people to see your video? If it's 2 cents, then it's 50 people will see it. You get where I'm going with it, but it's not a lot of money. So every week, will you spend $25 to promote this video? right? And can you get a couple hundred to a couple thousand people to watch it? You know, this week, another $25. This week, another $25. So $100 a month. Now, can you spend much more than that? Yeah, and that's what we're doing right now because we've scaled it up. But right now, $25 will get this video seen by, I don't know, 500 to 1,000 people. Pretty cool. $25, 500 to 1,000 people, 25. And now, again, these people are your people. All right, very, very cool. So now, here's where the magic happens. Here's where it starts to get exciting, is because once you get people watching your video, Facebook automatically tracks who engages with your video. And what I mean by that is they count a view as 3 seconds, right? But if your video's 4 minutes, they didn't really see anything if they only watched it for 3 seconds or 5 seconds or 10 seconds. What we really want are people that watch the video the whole way through, or a good portion of the video, because that means they clicked on the sound to listen to it. They gave you their undivided attention for a few seconds. So what Facebook does is Facebook will tell you, so let's say we got 100 people to watch this video. Facebook will tell you that 20 of those people watch the video more than 50% of the way, or 70% of the way, or 90% of the way. 90% is really good, because that means they almost watched the entire thing, or maybe they did watch the entire thing, but 90 is as high as they go. Facebook automatically does this. You don't need to do anything. It's called engagement, right? And so when you're in the ads editor and all that fancy stuff, they'll show you, hey, 100 people watch this video more than 50% of the way. So what we like to look for is people who watch the video 50% or more of the video. So if your video is 4 minutes, that means they watch at least 2 minutes of it. So now what we're doing is we're spending $25, right, to get 1,000 people to see it. And Facebook says, okay, cool, out of those 1,000, 100 of them watched 50% of the video. Now we're like, oh my goodness, now we have 100 people who like know who I am, they watch the video, they're kind of, you know, they probably liked it, I mean, hopefully, I mean, I have no idea, you know, but now if they watch more than 50% of the video, what we then do is then we send them an ad. Right? So even though this is technically considered an ad when you're doing it this way, now we send them a direct response ad. An ad meaning, hey, you watched my video, now we want to get you in our world. All right? So here's what one of the ads looks like. So here's the ad that we are currently running for financial advisors. So when we have our prospect list of financial advisors, our bot list of financial advisors, and our targeting, we get people to watch the video. They watch it more than 50% of the way. They get an ad that says this: create your own financial TV show. And it goes through this stuff. And then there's a button here, and it's kind of small because it got cut off, that says learn more. All right, now they can actually click on something and they can do something, meaning now they go to a landing page that's off of Facebook that we can own and control. So here is what that landing page looks like, and this is probably the greatest landing page of all time. And Dan, if you want to get a close-up on that guy, it is the simplest landing page of all time because they've already watched one of my videos 50% of the way. They already saw one of my ads. Now we're going into the landing page and I'm just like, hey, free training reveals how to create a client getting online TV show. There's a little bit of social proof in here. Emmy award-winning producer Greg Rollett. Name, email address, send me the free video. All right, so that's it. That's the landing page. So I get a name and I get an email address, and now I can control the conversation. I can now, you know, remarket to them. I can do all kinds of cool stuff. So what we're doing here is we're actually giving away another video. Why? Because we know they like video. They saw a video, they watched at least 50% of it, then they saw an ad to get a video. So might as well give them a video. So free video training. So what we do, and we've now tested this against webinars, live streams, and then just giving them the straight video. And if off an ad like this, we want to get them engaged with the content as fast as possible. So what we do on the thank you page is we give them the video immediately. Meaning they're not signing up for a webinar that's a week away, they're not doing anything. They literally go to this page, they hit send my free video, and they go to this page immediately. And it says your training video is below. Discover how to create your own financial getting online TV show with Emmy award-winning producer Greg Rollett. And then this video is a 60-minute training video. Yes, 60 minutes, an hour. I make someone watch me on camera for an hour. That's absolutely insane. But here's what I'm doing. I'm pre-qualifying them. This is basically my sales rep. This is my guy on the phone cold calling. That's what this is doing. And so what we do here is now we see, did they watch any of it? Did they watch a couple minutes of it? Did they watch the whole thing? When they watch the whole thing, they are given an opportunity to buy on the spot. And this is an expensive program. It's $10,000. And the coolest thing about this whole process is the person who watches the video, they're engaged. They click, they go, they watch this entire video, they buy. So we've gotten our best clients who buy right on the spot because they've seen the process. They know how it works. The whole thing was seamless and they go, oh my gosh, this just worked on me. I bet this would work on my clients as well. I want this. I want to do this. Now, then we also send some follow-up emails and some things like that. Just to, hey, just wanted to make sure that you got to watch the video and, all that fun stuff. But for the most part, all of the hard work is done because you've used all this pre-framing, this pre-marketing. You've used a TV show. You're now a TV star in their eye. You've done all of this cool stuff before they ever came into your world, before you ever tried to sell them something. You were valuable in a medium that they're familiar with, that they associate with stars and celebrities and all that great stuff. That's you now because of your weekly TV show. Now, here's the cool thing. We've now seen that the people who watch multiple videos and engage at 50% are 100% more likely to become a customer or a client. That's the importance of a weekly show. Because if you just have one video, not as cool as someone seeing, so we had a mortgage broker come through this process a couple weeks ago. So the other option here is, you can barely see it, it's kind of small, but it says click here to schedule a complimentary 20-minute call, right? So we had somebody who did this, all right, who watched the video and they didn't buy on the spot, but they booked a complimentary call. And that's totally cool. I will jump on the phone with anyone who wants to talk about this. And so I get on the phone and he goes, man, I've been watching your videos for weeks. That's cool. Because every week we come out with a new episode. Every week there's a new ambitious life. And so this guy said, I've seen all of your episodes for weeks. And then when I booked the call, I went back and I binge watched 50 episodes of your show. That's the power of having a weekly show. Again, if you only have one video, that's all they can check out. This guy knew about my kids, knew about my family, knew about vacations. He knew who Cameraman Dan was. He's like, man, I can't wait to meet Cameraman Dan. Like, it's crazy what these can do to position you before anything ever happens. That's the power of having the weekly show. All right, hopefully you got that. All right, so here's what you need to do this. If you want to do this yourself, here is what you need. Here's kind of the breakdown of what you need if you want to create this system for yourself and for your business. Well, the first thing that you need is you need weekly video content. All right, this isn't about creating one video, it's about creating a show. All right, and so some of the cool things that we do with our show is we have an intro with like music and graphics and all this cool stuff because we want it to be a TV show. We don't want it to be, just another online video because no one needs another online video. But the TV show positioning is so powerful because now they know, oh, there's music, there's intro, I'm watching a show, right? Just like when you watch Friends and they're like, I'll be there for you, right? You know that Friends is on and you know you're gonna watch the show now. So we do the same thing. Again, it's positioned as a TV show. Even though it's online, even though it's only 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is, it's positioned as a TV show. That is really, really important. And it's weekly, because that's when they're used to things coming out. So when we do our shows for clients, we film 13 episodes in one day. So that's a whole entire quarter that we do in one day. So now we have one video every single week for the next 13 weeks. They're good. Right? And then it starts rolling, it starts working, they come back, shoot season 2, it's amazing. But that's the process of doing weekly content. You want them to keep coming back and keep consuming. Because if someone's now seen 13 episodes of your show, they're hooked. They really, really want your stuff. So it starts by having a weekly TV show, weekly content, all right? After that, what you need is you do need an ad budget. And like I talked about earlier, it's not a huge ad budget, $25 a week. I think we're right around $100 a week. So even though we're scaling this, we're still not spending a ton. $400 a month to get our videos seen by our prospects, by a list of financial advisors, and then using Facebook targeting, it's not a lot of money. Right? Especially when you're selling we're selling a $10,000 service. Are you a financial advisor selling annuities where you're getting a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 commission? Are you selling a house where you're getting, a couple percent on a $500,000 home? Like, we're not talking about a lot of money here. And this builds brand equity. I mean, the whole deal is really, really powerful, but you do need an ad budget, right? You got to spend some money to get your videos seen. Facebook's not just going to show your videos organically. Even, so we had a video today. It's been shared like 6 or 7 times. It's not boosting the views. Facebook's not showing that unless we drop the dollar, spend the money, all right? So you need an ad budget, right? The next thing that you need is you're going to need a landing page and some type of email autoresponder, email service. Sorry, get out of your way, Mr. Dan. You need a landing page and an email, right? So our landing page is right here. Looks just like this. It's just name and email address, but you need somewhere for those emails to go. So we use Infusionsoft. You can use MailChimp or Constant Contact or ActiveCampaign or Drip or whatever it is that you want to use, but you need a landing page. We use ClickFunnels to build out all of our landing pages. Actually, the page, if you're watching this live, the page you're watching it on, it's actually built with ClickFunnels. The landing page built with ClickFunnels. This page built with ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels, all that. So Infusionsoft ClickFunnels are the two tools that we use. You don't have to use them. You could use Lead Pages. You could use, whatever else you want to use. But you need a landing page and email because you want to now drive people off of Facebook and into your world where you can now follow up with them. And then the last thing that you need is you need a sales, I was supposed to say a sales page, a sales page with a video sales letter. So that's what this is. This is just a sales page, and that's a video sales letter. So it's a 60-minute sales presentation, and about the 45-minute mark, a big button pops up and says, hey, are you ready to sign up? Click here to sign up. All right, so you need weekly video content, an ad budget, landing page with emails, and a sales page with a video, VSL stands for video sales letter. This is not a complicated campaign, but this campaign has generated just shy of $100,000 in the last 60 days just by running simple videos weekly and the ads behind it. Very, very powerful. Here's what I want to do. If you guys are watching, playing along at home, I want your #1 takeaway. What's the biggest thing that you got from today's episode? Hashtag Ambitious Live on Twitter, hashtag Ambitious Live on Instagram. What we're going to do is we're going to give away some free Ambitious shirts. The first 5 that post something that I feel is super cool. Don't just say like, hey, and like hashtag Ambitious Live. Won't get you. Do something cool, man. We'll get you some of these Ambitious shirts. We'll send those out to you guys. Right below this video, you can learn more about how we can help you to create your very own TV show. So if you want to learn more about how we can help you create this weekly content and then implement this entire process, click that button. We also have a really cool course. It's called Videos That Sell. It walks you through, I think it's the 7 different types or 9 different types of videos that we use to sell products and services. Everything from video sales letters to webinars to live streams to landing page videos, everything and everything in between. It's a very, very affordable course. I think it's like $299. You'll make that back if you just get one sale of your product or service. And then the third thing, here's the deal. I do want to help. Like, I know how to use this system. I know how to use it in nearly every market imaginable. And I want to help you to implement it as well. So here's the deal. You don't actually need to buy anything today. What I want to do is jump on the phone with you. Have a complimentary 30-minute call. Me and you hanging out. We'll talk on the phone. There's like no pressure. I will not ninja NLP trick you to buy anything. We'll just have a conversation. I'll walk you through how this could work for you and for your business. And I'll tell you, hey man, here's how we can help you out. And if it's a great fit, perfect. If it's not a great fit, you will still learn a ton just from talking and doing some cool stuff. It's why I wanted to do this Ambitious Live today. It's why I like doing these things live. It's why we're creating these videos, because we genuinely do want to help people. Our mission at the Celebrity Branding Agency is to help the most people, And over at Ambitious, it's helping people to create a business that powers your life. And I believe that doing this really does power your life. In this 60-minute presentation, I talk about how video changed everything for me, because I used to have to be on the road, every single week selling at an event or speaking somewhere or meeting people or doing whatever it is that I do. Now, Dan and I hang out right here on this desk, the Ambitious Live. We do in the Ambitious Life, not Ambitious Live in the background. And I shoot these quick little 3 to 5 minute videos, and they get seen by tens of thousands. We've now had a couple videos hit the 100,000 mark. Thanks, shout out to Caleb Maddox for that. That have hit the 100,000 mark. And we do them right here from the studio, and then we run this system, and then people come in, hang out with us, and you get to have an Emmy Award winner produce your TV show. So I believe so much in the power of video and what it can do for your business and your brand. I'd love to help you out. So if you're ready to go, click on that button and we'll create your TV show. If you want to learn more about videos that sell, click on that button. And you can grab that product. You get instant access to it. It's 4 hours, 4 modules. It was an Ambitious Live masterclass. It was super, super fun. And third, let's just talk. Me and you, let's hang out. Book a call, 30 minutes. I think there might even be some time that we can talk tomorrow if you're watching this live on Thursday. We can talk tomorrow on Friday. We can talk next week. But either way, I hope that you guys sincerely enjoyed this episode. Thanks to Dan the Man. Thanks to Colin the Man. We're going to get a nickname for you one of these days. And thank you guys so much for watching. Dan, hit him with an outro.